Iran is a different place than when I took over. When I took over the United States.
When I took over our military, we didn't have ammunition.
I'm actually, I guess, the chief law enforcement officer of the country.
When I took over America, we didn't have bullets. It's kind of like a new commissioner of Major League Baseball coming in and saying, when I took over baseball, you know, we didn't have any baseballs.
Right.
It's crazy, Mika.
So after taking over the country and its military, President Trump is now laying claim to the Justice Department. Good morning and welcome to Morning Joe on this Wednesday, February 19th. We've got a lot to get to this morning, including the president's rash of pardons and commutations yesterday. As Gene Robinson put it on Twitter, instead of draining the swamp, Trump has decided to pardon it. And that is just ahead. We'll have a big conversation about that.
We certainly will. But first, a big birthday yesterday, Willie, guys. Tell us all about it.
You can call me Shark.
Yeah, you can call me Shark, as she's known on Instagram. My wife, Christina Geist, Christina Sharky Geist, hence the shark there, Mika, turned 45 years old. She's doing great at 45. She's a great mom, a great wife, an entrepreneur, and a complete superstar. So happy day after your birthday, Christina.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Nice.
And of course,
Good
Willie,
to have you back.
You and I have been fighting for years for justice.
Oh. Took a decade.
It came yesterday. A decade.
What?
You know, all he was trying to do was pass health insurance for children, and Blago gets thrown in jail. Can we? I don't. Maybe we can't joke about it anymore.
No, we really can't.
I'm not sure. Can we?
I did think about you yesterday when that happened, because all of the things a decade ago that were running gags, that were a joke to us, somehow have become true, as former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich thrown in jail, as you mentioned, for, among other things, extorting a children's hospital and all trying to sell Barack Obama's Senate seat, released from prison, had his sentence commuted by President Trump. Some would suggest because he was a contestant a decade ago on The Apprentice and built a relationship that paid off for him as he arrived back home in Chicago just a few hours ago this morning. Blago Joe, in fact, is free.
Yeah, we joked about Blago and the terrible injustice. I'm talking about a decade ago.
Yeah.
We joked about Donald Trump back in like 2010, 2011. We called him America's Abraham Lincoln, and we'd all have a big laugh about it because he'd come on and give his opinions and would like all laugh, like you're thinking how funny that was because of course he was the antithesis of America's Abraham Lincoln even then. And here we have now, obviously, Mika, this president who thinks that the state, he is the state, and the state is him. It's straight out of Louis the 14th, and it's disturbing, right? Because when I took over the military, when I took over America, when I took over and became the chief law enforcement officer of America. So we'll talk about all of that and talk about the commutes. A lot of people asking why it happened. It's pretty easy to figure out why it happened, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, Mika, we got to get set up for a big debate.